Real quick today, guys, I want to give you a service and maintenance tip. I have obviously a Mercury Optimax here. This happens to be a 250 race engine, but many of your Optimax motors are similar to this. This happens to be a 2006 model. Now, what the problem I'm experiencing is the two-stroke Premium Plus and some of the Optimax DFI oil in the last couple of years seems to have a gelling problem. And what it's doing, as you pour it in your remote tank here, it's clogging up the filter screen at the bottom of the pickup tube under this cap. So one of them is your vent hose and one of them is your supply hose to the oil. The top one's the supply. So it's clogging that up. If it gets by that one, you have another filter underneath the hood. It's pretty easy to get at. But that one's right down here, the little white one under this, under that hose. A little bit of cowling removal to get at that, but not a super big deal. What you need to do, take those out. You can clean them with carburetor cleaner or gasoline. Blow them out good when they're done. If that doesn't resolve your problem, what you're going to get, your SmartCraft gauge will give you 3 beeps, 1, 2, 3, and then a sizable pause, and then 3 beeps, 1, 2, 3. That's your oil. You'll see that show up on your gauge as well if you have it. Other thing that's going to happen, the reason that's happening is because the sensor is in this upper reservoir of the motor. If that drops down to about this level right here, because that should be full, which you see it is, that's where you're going to get your beeps. That's your sensor going off. When you get all the system cleaned out, and in this case, what I wound up having to do is drain the entire tank. I had to take the tank out, which was not fun. That had to be cleaned out with gasoline, dried out. I started from scratch. When you pour new oil in there, I've been using a paint strainer like you use for painting vehicles, automotive paint strainer. And if you got a bad bottle, you'll see that clog that filter up really quick. If that happens, stop using it. You're going to have another problem. Best suggestion I can give you, go get the freshest, newest oil you can find. Don't use stuff that's been laying around. Run it through the strainers first before you put it in your motor, or you're going to have the same problem I had. When you're done, this is your bleeder screw right here. You wind up priming the system, leave this open, start the engine on the hose, run it. And it's going to take about 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll see, because even going from here to here doesn't take much once you start pumping oil. 4 pounds of pressure is what the system uses. Don't overdo it. Okay? So that's your tip for the day, guys. I hope that helps you, but I'm telling you right now, Mercury's going to deny it. There is a problem. Certain batches of oil had issues. Be aware of that. Thanks for watching.